My name's Charlie Russell-Jones and I'm a Senior Leasing Manager at HB Reavis and responsible for the leasing of Worship Square. My role really is to fill our buildings with amazing businesses and people, and in doing so it's important to really try and get into the heads and the hearts of the businesses and their employees and make sure our buildings, in terms of design, in terms of ethos, in terms of the way they're managed on a daily basis, are aligned with that. The Worship Square brand was created during the pandemic, and one of the key principles was how do we bring businesses, their employees, together under one roof, coming up with the slogan, all together better. So allowing different types of workspace for different tasks, promoting people to exercise and work out whilst at work, allowing people to enjoy nature through biophilic design and access to outside spaces, and then in-house services, big or small, which might remove any annoying tasks and ultimately free up time for people to spend how they want to. We see the future of workspace as a destination that must be sustainable and proactively help businesses and people achieve their own ESG goals.
I'm Lena Nielsen. I oversee the strategy department at Greenspace. At Greenspace, we are focused on creating legacy ideas that generate long-lasting value. Authenticity is key, understanding the history of the place and how it has shaped the place till now, especially in a historic city like London. The place was known for its silk weaving community. The name is rooted in this history. The other key insight is that humans need humans. We seek places to be together, to be connected, and when necessary, to be alone. This is not only a building or workspace. This project is creating a place to be, a living building and a public square for colleagues, friends and newcomers to explore and enjoy together.
My name's Tora Hussain. I'm Associate Design Director at Greenspace. The Worship Square scheme brings together an array of features and benefits that enhance the end-user experience to create a first-class destination, leading us to the brand idea of all together better. Each colour set represents one of the key pillars of the Worship Square scheme. Those sets then informed a suite of gradients that visually marry the different facets of the project. We collaborated with Dynamo Type Foundry to create a custom typeface called Weave Display as a nod to the history of the local area and the weaving together of the different parts of the scheme. The font brings together two distinct type styles, a progressive, digital-focused monospace that gives the font its more prominent squared-off character, and the exaggerated inkwells and rounded geometry that gives the font a more human feel. We also created a suite of over 100 icons that take their visual cues from the form language of the type. With the ever-changing conversation about what a post-COVID workspace will look like, the Worship Square brand needed to be able to adapt to a shifting landscape. And although the identity has an assertive visual language running through it, the application of the brand is often quite stripped back, allowing it to cut through and present often complex information with a sense of clarity.
My name's Lucy Thomas. I'm the Head of Marketing and PR in the UK for HB Reavis. I look after all our corporate and project marketing and comms. The thing that sets this building apart is we realised really early on that it was special and we had a lot to say about it. So we organised all the special features into 6 pillars to be able to explain it in an understandable and organised way. We think of Worship Square as being altogether better because of those attributes of the building. It's almost impossible to talk about any of these standalone as they all significantly impact each other. I can't wait to see our building community finally use Worship Square, whether it's having a drink on the communal terrace, cycling in or borrowing a Brompton bike, or using one of the many special spaces to collaborate and socialise.
For us, it's really important that these buildings stand the test of time. So it's really important that we get our design right, not just for now, but also in the future as well. What businesses and people want from future workspaces is really a place that can harness business culture. So if your workspace can offer something different, something more, then I think this is really the key for the future of work.